Bless up, fam. So today I wanted to have a conversation with you about, let's just say, I work around a lot of people as far as consumers. And let's just have this conversation about, I'm noticing that people around my age, they are really seem to looking forward to civil unrest for some reason. And with that said, I don't understand. It's almost like we craving for blood. It's almost like we craving for the demise of this country or an interruption of this country. Maybe it's the people that I come in contact with, but I want people to be aware. I want you to be aware that there are everyday people amongst us that are really preparing for things to go awry. Now, the reason why I'm bringing this up is because I watch other people when I'm in other environments. That's the last thing from their mind. They're not thinking about no civil unrest. They're not thinking about preparation for any type of internet interruption, electrical interruption, or even just some rest around them. And the reason why I know they're not, because when I just kind of bring up something aligned with that, they just talk about the everyday cost of stuff. They talk about the world as it exists. They talk about a lot of things like everything will continue to go on. Now, some people that's a little bit younger than me, 10 years to maybe 15 years younger than me, they said they've heard this for quite some time. Nothing has happened. So you have the people that feel like there will be unrest, and some people feel like there won't be unrest. My question is, right now, today, no matter whether you feel like there will be a civil unrest here in America or whether you feel like it won't be, what are you doing? Just put in a comment, tell me what are some things you're doing. I think the most concerning thing to me would be for me and my family. And what I mean by me and my family, I'm talking about my friends, my family, the people I come in contact with. Communication is one. How will we communicate without technology? Number two is, are we safe? Are all of us and the people that I'm close to, is everyone safe? Now, people that I'm close to, we've already had conversations. We already have that dialogue. But for a lot of people, I don't know if we really have a game plan. So my question is, what are you doing to ensure that you can communicate, whether someone is out of state or in a state or in the same city as you are, if there was an interruption with technology? Next, how are you going to protect yourself? And then, how will you self-sustain? Do you have the things that you need to sustain? Some people have seeds. If you have seeds, that's great. That's amazing. What are you doing the first 90 to 120 days while your seeds grow? If you're in the right season, when the disruption happens, what are you doing? Will you continue to start to keep paying your bills? Do you have the resources to continue to pay your bills if civil unrest? Many say, I won't pay a thing because it's going to be civil unrest and everybody's not going to be able to go to their jobs and do whatever. So my question is, the money that you saved, how will you utilize that money for the rainy days? What things will be valuable? Will you feel like cash, gold, silver will be valuable if we had civil unrest? How will you exchange from an everyday person? Say someone had something that you need. It could be bow and arrow tips. It could be them things that just move all over the place at a rapid pace. It could be food. It could be medicine. It could be herbs. It could be spices. What would you use to exchange when you can no longer swipe that card? What talents do you have to exchange if things go awry and you need to barter from one neighbor to another? Because I believe the most critical point in time, if there was any type of unrest or civil unrest, is anywhere from 120 days to 6 months in to the civil unrest. I believe that somewhere around the 6 month, things would kind of settle to the part where people understand that ammunition is very valuable, learning friend from foe, learning how to communicate and navigate. In other words, not so much of this paranoid protect yourself manner. You will always have that, but it won't be so much, because by that time, if things did come awry, there wouldn't be so many people in the mode of desperation. They would kind of somewhat get adjusted to the environment, what is safe, what is not safe. Now, resources may not be plentiful depending on where you are. For me, I'm in the country. The same resources will pretty much be here. We see what's here. Now, of course, there will be theft. There will be probably interruption into your everyday livelihood. But in the city, it will be the same thing, disruption. There will be a lot of theft, a lot of other things. Now, as I go through these things, put in the comments below some of your thoughts or some of the things that you think will happen if there was civil unrest. If there was civil unrest, where would you go? Would you meet with your family? Or would you meet with the people that's immediately close to you? Do you even know the people that's immediately close to you? Who do you trust in a period of time? Some people that you may have prepped with, some people that you may have sided with, they may change. It's almost like having a car accident. Say you got 5 people in a car, and then you're going down the highway, and God forbid you have an accident, and it's at night. You're in an empty area with no cell phone signal, no cars passing by, and then all of a sudden you lose control of the vehicle. The vehicle exit the road, and then now y'all kind of a little banged up, but you're okay, but you're not 100%. It's in the middle of the night, and it could be extremely hot or it could be extremely cold. My question to you is, how would you really react with the passenger in your car? First of all, you don't know what would happen when you first initially had an accident. Some people, when they get scared, they run. Some people scream. Some people cry. Some people really just get it together. They got some adrenaline that comes up around them. They're that calm, relaxed personality. But unless you've been through a traumatic situation, and every situation is different, you never know what could happen. So sometimes some of the people you even prep with may change a little bit on you. How will you adapt and deal with the change? Question is, it's a lot of questions, and it really depends on what type of unrest, if there's any unrest, or if there's just a simple, what I wouldn't call simple, electrical outage, or maybe just technology interruption. I hear a lot of people talking about a lot of things, and they just prepping for the bad things. I think we lost a lot of the happy days, enjoying life, and you have a group that they're totally in tune with it. Then you have another group that's just like, man, it's no medium in life anymore. It's either one way or the other. But y'all give me your comments. Tell me what you think. Time of civil unrest, what will you do? Do you believe it's going to be a civil unrest? If you do believe it's civil unrest, tell me a little bit about it in the comments below. I look forward to your comments, and I will be in the comments. And thank you for watching. Until the next time, don't forget to keep on growing. Grow.